I just want to give you guys another E92 update. It's day 2 of working on the E92. I was able to get the car up on jack stands. We took off the underpan. Boy, is it grimy. Just sprayed the hole underneath with the engine degreaser, so we're gonna let that soak in for a little bit, and then we'll pressure wash that off. In the meantime, BC Racing coilovers did come in. It's hard to see, but this spring is completely broke off of the strut and is completely down. And then the rear left spring is broken as well. So it's gonna get fresh suspension. I got an extractor kit for the broken bolt right in there. I got Teresa here today to help me bleed my brakes. So we're gonna do all of the brakes as well. Hopefully by the time that I leave, we got the brakes all completely done, the engine completely cleaned up and everything like that. All right, 7 hours later, and it's time to head home. And let me show you what I accomplished today. Most recently, I pressure washed a lot of the gunk off of the bottom tray. I have pressure washed underneath the car, I think like 3 separate times now. I still have 1 more to do before I go home. I started to work on the brakes, and I happened to snap the front left bleeder screw as well as the rear right bleeder screw, and I couldn't get them out. And yeah, so we're gonna have to get new calipers. Was able to extract the bolt that broke off in the head. Came out pretty good with the extractor tool, and then I broke an extractor tool on the front caliper trying to get it off, and just mangled the rear caliper trying to get that bleeder screw out. Got the oil filter housing taking off, but then there's like this little thing sticking out, so I'm going to use this spare one that came with the car as well. This is what it looks like in the engine bay. I got a lot of gunk cleaned up from along here, and then I got the serpentine belt off, and then I started going at the carbon buildup in the valves. So I started scraping away and vacuuming it out. You can kind of see, but it still looks pretty bad. And that's all I was able to get to. Didn't even touch the coilovers. Couldn't do all the brakes, and just spent most of the day kind of cleaning up.